Welcome to episode 22 of Casual Mode, your weekly check-in with Carl.
Hello there, 22.
22.
It's a great age.
And me, Dan. Favourite footy player with a number 22 shirt?
Emre Can.
Ooh, William. Nice. Before we dive in, make sure to check out the website, casualmode.co.uk. You can go on there, loads of updates, all that kind of rubbish. Discord as well, but just go on there if you want to.
Emre Can was 23.
Great age. Can you just double check William was 22 as well? Because I've got a feeling it was.
He's like 35, isn't
he? He is now. He's still playing.
Full time. Number 10 he was.
No.
He was also number 22.
Yes.
I don't know about you.
I know my club better than you do. Lots to kind of jump into. We've been inconsistent recently.
We have, because
you got a new job.
Carl got a new job, and Carl is suffering from imposter syndrome. It's like playing. It's like playing. What was that game that Andrew screwed me over on multiple times?
ChatGPT.
No, the game. Father. What's the game? Among Us.
Among Us.
Yeah. You are the imposter.
You still playing Oblivion?
I played nothing, Dan. I've just been spending my time writing documents to mask my ineptitude in my role.
The forehead of AI.
I think Jack listens to this, by the way. Like he mentioned it the other day.
Don't doubt it.
So Jack, if you listen to this, I know.
Yeah, we know.
It's okay.
Yeah, you can reference it. It's fine. How far are you in Oblivion? Or was it pretty much where you were up to last time?
At the stage, yeah, it is. Like, well, I don't know what I said last time. Did we actually upload it? I didn't even remember anymore. It was 17 days ago.
That was the most autistic moment I think that you've had yet. You just literally just reeled off like 4 facts. Like, it was 17 days ago. The triangles are blue. Choo-choo, where's the train? A boat is a train on water.
Sorry, Dan. How was Jesse's 6th birthday?
Yeah, it was really good. Oh dear.
It's okay.
My children.
I don't know what I was up to last time. I'm at the stage where I've closed every gate but the ones outside of Cyrindil. There's like 2 outside of Cyrindil, I think it is. It might in the quest to find allies for Burner. So I've closed all the other Oblivion gates. It's just those 2, and my save is it's just outside of Cyrindil. But I've been playing it on this, and I'm just loving it. It's my old phone with the what's it now? The
Backbone, is it, or is it?
No. Game Vice. Oh God, I don't know.
Game Vice.
It's great. Just great. Just like my old phone. Repurposed. Great. How about you, Dan? What are you playing?
I was playing God of War. Ragnarok.
Playing what?
God of War. I did say that weird. Don't know why I said it. But yeah, I've been playing Ragnarok. It's fine. I'm just really struggling to get into anything at the moment, and I kind of like bounced from the one that I gave you.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Just because the combat was too cumbersome. So I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. But like the first, I'd say like 2 or 3 hours of that game were really interesting from a story perspective. And as soon as it left me on my own at a point in a town, I was like, I do not want to continue. I've got no interest in continuing. And it probably would have been a point where I would have persevered and really got stuck into it. But just, yeah, nothing gripped me. So I've loaned that to you. Definitely.
I think I'll end. Do you know what? You can keep Dragon Age the Veilguard, which is now free anyway. And
you can keep the game that's gone up in value when it came out. It's fine.
Yeah, but I still stand by. I still stand by that. It's a great game. Great combat.
Great strong.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's a good game. Great game. Great game.
Great game. There we go. That's another strike. Another game I've been playing I'll get to in a minute. So I'll talk about that in a second. And I played about 2 or 3 hours of that. Nintendo Direct, did you catch much of it? Did you see any of it?
I thought it's tomorrow.
No.
Isn't it the 2nd of April?
There's another one. Yeah.
That's the one. Surely people are going to care about. By
That's
the
why
time
it's
they
on the
listen
notes, mate. That's
by
why
the
it's on the notes, just so you can read the article. I even put the article in the notes for you to read it.
I thought it was going to be about tomorrow's announcement for the Switch 2. Surely that's all people are going to care about when they hear Direct by the time they listen to this when we edit it in about 14 days.
I'll reel off the things that were announced. Have you seen what the virtual game card is? Because I actually thought that would have been up your street.
Is that the one that you can share games to other people? Yeah, that's
Digital
pretty,
ones.
that's I think that's lovely.
That's really clever. I
Yeah.
thought it was really clever. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Remake, 2025
cool.
release
Good-
date.
good
That's
games.
pretty decent. AI, the Somnium Files spin-off, so there's a new one. You've got Shadow Labyrinth, which is like a weird Pac-Man game. Patapon, people like that. Patapon 2, it's very popular. Metro Prime 4 Beyond, so you get like psychic abilities and that. There you go. Disney Villains Cursed Cafe, that's now out, just to let you know. Witchbrook, which is the new game from Chucklefish, so that's probably one that if EGX is on this year, that they're ploughing hard.
I think we'll go to that.
I don't know yet.
Am I gonna have to buy a new gimbal? so we can use it for about 5 seconds.
Well, I want to see if we can get to Gamescom,
Which one's that?
Germany.
Oh, the homeland.
The Fatherland.
Mein Vater, he was a disc jockey. he was with a Fraulein and I was born, yeah?
That's my mum. But you can say what you want about her. I don't care.
She's a Fraulein though, isn't she?
She's a
Which means
Fraulein.
woman, doesn't it? She's a Fraulein with frown lines.
You've never seen her. She's got jowls like I have. She's got the same kind
The
of like
jokes I
jawline.
could have said. The jokes I could have said.
Mad on. Yeah, I mean, I think we should go there. I think we could.
When is it?
I don't know. I think so.
I've got a lot of holidays booked this year.
Right, bloody hell. Jet setter.
No,
Calm
not
down,
yet,
Michael Palin.
I used to love Michael Palin.
Strong word. August 20th to the 24th.
I'll be in Greece.
Will you be in Greece?
Yep.
I might just go just to annoy you.
I will not care. I'll be on a boat.
Yeah, with like
I'm
a load
on
of
a
old
boat
men
and
with their chests out again.
Yeah.
And you keep on sharing pictures like hairy A cups in the background.
And the
That's
rest.
his nickname. Old Italian men, by the way, just to be clear. That's who Carl goes to Greece with.
Yep. They are very, very considerate lovers.
There's a Vatican joke there. Other
Speak
things
to
on the Nintendo Direct, just to kind of go through what else is on here.
We just talk about the Switch too.
I mean, we've got till. Is it tomorrow? Is that when the
Tomorrow,
next?
yeah. It's tomorrow. It's an hour-long Direct tomorrow at 2 p.m. So when I finish my call about Boost, we can watch it.
We're straight on it, and I'm in a meeting at 3, so I'll have to just bounce immediately into it. So there we
When
go.
you turn up to your meeting, you're like, "This is fantastic. It's got a mouse for a controller," and they're like,
I love this.
Yeah.
I love how we're literally having word chat, but basically, to be very, very clear,
"Jack
I will
will,
not.
Jack will love this. Jack will be in the comments now. Finally,
No, Jack will be in the comments going like, right, I'm going to absolutely rinse you to HR for getting off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to go and watch a Nintendo Switch video.
I work from 6 till
One day, and that was not.
no, I work
The
Saturday and
requirement of
Sunday.
Oh my god. What do you want? A medal? Overtime? Or what you want?
I just want that document to actually make sense.
Yeah, the story of my life, mate. It's not going to happen. Okay, so we got the Switch. So we're recording this on the 1st of April. Ooh, April Fools.
Too late. You're
It's
the
too
fool.
late. Past 12. Nah, I'm the fool.
I got work chat again. I got Dave in work today. It's like, oh, this new job's not really working out. I think I'm gonna sack it in. And he turned around to me and went, "Yeah, is it really hard?" And I just went, "No, you bastard, it's April Fools." I thought he looked a bit stressed, Carl.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So do you reckon we'll get a release date tomorrow? I think we
Yeah,
will.
yeah, definitely. Hopefully it's not too long either. I get it for my birthday. Be nice.
That's a good point. 3rd and 4th of April, we're getting Treehouse Lives as well. So whatever games it looks like they're about to announce, there's going to be enough for a Treehouse. So, bless me. Yeah, the Treehouse is where...
That's not how it works.
Isn't it?
You'll be there in Perky going, "Sorry, but I think you'll find I blessed myself."
Why do people do that for sneeze? I need to find that out.
It's to save your soul.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why would the sneeze be a thing that's like blasphemous?
Oh, that I don't know. I think it goes back to medieval times when they used to hang people for being witches because they were free-thinking women.
And they were sneezing.
Yeah. This fire's hot.
Achoo! Bless me! Oh, fire goes. There we go. All right. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. We won't speculate because people will be listening to this by the point that Direct's already come out. So
yeah, but they'll be able to laugh at us. It'd be good.
All right. Well, what do you think's gonna? What game?
I don't know, obviously, but what I'd love...
I've not put any thought into this.
What I'd love is a full-on remake of Ocarina of Time.
Full frontal remake of Ocarina of Time.
Full frontal. Come on.
I think it will be a remaster of Wind Waker because that's been... I know we've had a remaster already, but a remaster. Might even call it a remaster.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Remaster 2 for the Switch 2.
Remaster 2.
That would be pretty good, to be fair. But I'd rather have a proper Zelda remake because they've on the PC people have made like a kind
Oh yeah, I've seen it. 4K version of it.
Yeah.
It's very, very pretty. I think we'll get a Mario game.
Which one? Mario Kart 9 finally.
I think that will be announced, but I think we'll also get I think there'll be like a very snippy kind of. You'll think it's still Mario Kart. Because everyone's expecting Mario Kart, and that seems to be the consensus because of what was shown in like the trailers that have been released. But I reckon it'll snip from like Mario Kart, and then it'll be 3D Mario, like Odyssey 2 or the next game in that kind of space. It won't be like a Mario Wonder where it's like a left to right kind of game, platformer.
Maybe Luigi's Mansion 4.
It wasn't that long ago that we got
Luigi's
Mansion 3, was it? Luigi's Mansion 3 release was 2019. Yeah, so that could be out. To be fair, like all bets are off. Really, I don't know what's going to be. Could be plenty of games. Article here: Polygon. All our predictions for the Switch 2. So the C button's a mystery, isn't it? So we don't know what that does. So people want to.
Wasn't there a video yesterday about the C button?
Was it?
I saw something on Reddit, but then again, today is April the
Reddit
1st. And today's April the 1st, so everything on Reddit today. Did you see this morning on Liverpool subreddit?
No, I don't really take much.
Do you not? No, why not? So, 1 o'clock in the morning, there I am, waking up, and I refresh Reddit, because that's what you do. And the mods in the Liverpool subreddit posted Premier League announces charges for Manchester City that like they've been docked points and they're going to be relegated. And I opened it and just went, "You're absolutely joking me." Yeah. I obviously swore, but I'm not going to swear now. I was like, "You're absolutely joking me." And I opened it, went in the comments, and just went, "Oh yeah, I forgot the clocks have gone past midnight." And I was like,
"They've done me."
Yeah.
Continuing on here, so it looks like Mario Kart 9. I mean, we said that. Animal Crossing, Super Smash Bros, Splatoon. Yeah, there could be another Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom update. High resolution, better frames makes sense.
They'll release that anyway. They'll announce that, but that's not. Surely
I don't
no
think
one's
it'll be
going to
announced. I think what they'll do is to show how it is better, similar to like the Pro footage we had for the PS5. It'll be like
video. We did great with that video.
They did very good.
We should do more. But, you know, when I'm not working over the weekend, we should put some time in to do that.
You are insufferable at the moment. Absolutely insufferable. Anyway, so Switch 2 news tomorrow, so we'll find out about that. Final Fantasy 9 25th anniversary. Have you ever played this game?
Nope.
Okay, well, it's my second favourite game of all time.
Yeah. After...
I think it was... I changed it recently, so I need to change it again.
Mass Effect 2.
No, it wasn't Mass Effect 2. Why would it be that?
Because that's the best game ever.
To you, top games...
Halo 2.
Oh, no. I moved Final Fantasy 9 to first. So, we've got Final Fantasy 9, The Witcher 3, Breath of the Wild, Elden Ring, Tears of the Kingdom. So, my favourite game of all time.
Was Halo 25th. On your top 15?
My Halo is...
Halo 2.
Halo 2 is 16th.
Okay. I think, people of our age, I say that loosely because you're well older than me, Halo 2 was, Halo
Halo
2,
2 wasn't
GTA
really.
3.
The multiplayer in Halo 2, like my cousins and I, like the amount of time we like
Yeah.
plowed into that was amazing.
How good was it?
That
Like
time
running up
splitters,
behind someone's head and just banging them in the back of the head.
yeah.
Yeah.
That time splitters, Tony Hawk's,
Hawk's great.
GoldenEye, yeah,
Yeah, great.
like classics. Diddy Kong Racing. Okay,
Yeah.
so anybody that hasn't played Final Fantasy 9 before, it follows a couple of different characters. It's like a very high fantasy Final Fantasy because there are different versions, but in almost like cartoony style with a hell of a lot more humor than some of the more recent games. It's one of like the classic three, which are the 7, 8, and 9, which are on the PlayStation 1. So 9 follows a character called Zidane Tribal, or Tribal, whatever.
Zidane.
It's a great name. Doesn't headbutt anyone. And a young lady tries to steal aboard his ship, which is like an airship. Should mention that Zidane's part of like a traveling troupe of entertainers and actors, and as part of like the act that they're doing, as they're doing it, they're plotting to kidnap the princess. But in the end, the princess is the one that actually tries to get onto their ship and escape. So then the story kind of unfolds of the queen of, I think it's Alexandria is the city that they're from, and trying to hunt them down and sending monsters their way. And it's this ragtag group of individuals that kind of meet on the ship, that then become a friendship group, and then you follow their story throughout. It's absolutely fantastic. Really brilliant game.
I see the parallels.
Loads of parallels. You can pick it up for buttons as well, like the original version. So, but the thing I'm excited about, so we've had a new website launched by Square Enix where celebrating the 25th anniversary of I think it's July 7th, 2000 anniversary. And there's loads of new plushes, there's loads of new merchandise, vinyls, figures, loads of like tat coming out for the game, which is amazing, and I will buy a lot of it. However, the part that I'm most excited by is the figures, because it's showing like a new model cast of the characters, which could intimate that they are making a remake of the game, and it has been long mooted. There's almost like a guaranteed emphasis on the fact that they're probably going to announce the television show that they've been making. So I think the consensus is there's either a game imminent and a television show, or just a television show. Either or, I'm very, very happy about that.
Yeah.
You would be happy if you got Mass Effect 2.5 as an example, or something similar.
I enjoy Mass Effect 3. And the Legendary Edition.
Yeah, it was rubbish though, wasn't it?
I like Mass Effect 3. I was okay with the finale. It was better than Game of Thrones' finale, so, beggars can ye be choosers.
Not tricky.
SX tricky.
Yeah, SSX tricky. But anyway, very excited by that. So we're going to see more about the 25th anniversary later this year. What are you going to say?
Did you ever play Legend of Dragoon?
I haven't, but a load of people raved about it, and I thought it got a remaster at some point.
It did.
Recently.
Yeah, it did. So you can. I've got it on my PS5, but I remember I got Legend of Dragoon and Zone of the Enders on a PS2 demo disc from like one of the magazines back in the day, from the Co-op at the top of my road in
nice.
Birkenhead.
Birkenforehead. I haven't done that one before, have I?
No, that's
That's a
pretty
good
good.
one. Speaking of okay, Atomfall is a game made by Sniper Elite and Zombie Army developer Rebellion. So it's been out for a week or two. You can get it on Game Pass, and you can pay 50 odd quid, which is what I did for the PS5 version, because I forgot it was on Game Pass. That was stupid, but I do prefer playing on PS5 anyway, so there we go. It's pretty, I think it's generally favourable is the title at the moment on Metacritic, which is like 75 out of 100. It's got 74 out of 100 on OpenCritic, and just to kind of highlight some of the reviews, so Games Radar have given it 90 out of 100, which is pretty high. Sorry, just swore. Make a note of that. With tightly designed world and a level of player freedom rarely seen, Atomfall already represents some of the best offline adventuring 2025 has to offer. Best of all, it's keen to allow as many people as possible to join the party. IGN have given it an 80 out of 100, so it says Atomfall is a gripping survival action adventure that takes some of the best elements of Fallout and Elden Ring and synthesizes them into its own fresh mutation. It presents a picturesque chunk of English countryside littered with alluring structures to pique and reward your curiosity. You've got eccentric locals to meet and absorbing mysteries to unravel, and uses classic iconography from British sci-fi and horror to consistently unsettling effect. So, what have you seen about this game?
Saw a small gameplay trailer, and one of the guys in my now former team bought it on release day and was very excited. However, in speaking to you today, probably not going to bother buying it now. I'll wait until it'll go on PS Plus in 4 months, like Dragon Age of Veilguard that I paid full price for, and I will learn my lesson.
It's look, it's not the best game in the world, and I think I'll kind of explain what the premise is first before.
What would you give it out of 10 first?
I mean, I played 3 hours of it, so I don't really think I could. If I was to rate the experience, and I would say from playing the Outer Worlds, which is Obsidian, I think, and which is like the most recent Fallout kind of game. What was the one that Bethesda brought out?
Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield. I'd rather go and play Starfield than this.
I think I'd like to go back and try it again.
Yeah,
now that the hate kind of died down.
Well, I think it's just been patched to as well. Sorry.
That's okay. Who cares?
AI. So basically, Atomfall is based on an alternative universe where you ever heard about the Windscale fire in the Lake District?
Wait. Say again.
The Windscale fire.
Is that the nuclear Sellafield?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They renamed it to Sellafield.
Yes, they had to because it was synonymous with. I think it was a very, very high level nuclear issue, which basically happened. So,
Indeed.
But yeah, nuclear power plant in the Lake District, nearer to Cumberland, where in essence massive fire, and it was very, very close to going critical, which is not ideal. I think it had quite a few hundred people that were impacted by it in terms of like getting cancer, and not a very, very nice experience. However, this alternative universe is one, there's almost like a sci-fi lean to the story, but what if the unexpected happened and that kind of fire escalated into something even worse, and you kind of just wake up in a bunker, you've got no knowledge who you are, very, very similar to Fallout and reminiscent of that.
Why am I wearing this red hat?
And then basically just kind of left to your own devices. So the gameplay in it's relatively standard. Like the comparisons to Elden Ring are baffling. Like quite a few people have said that, where it can be challenging at times. It's all about timing. Like I've been playing it on. Well, I tried 2 difficulties. One, the recommended one, which is the second from most difficult out of 5, and then the second from easiest as well. I can't remember what the titles of each are. Like either way, when I flipped onto the easiest setting, it is that stupid of a gameplay that it becomes ridiculously easy, and you just end up like hitting anyone with a cricket bat, and the AI in the game is absolutely awful. So you just basically can just one-hit people and just run around the countryside doing that.
What was the brand of cricket bat?
It didn't say, actually. It's not Slazenger. I didn't see it.
When I was younger, I used to have a Kookaburra, the Beast, which had like a graphite backing on it, and it got banned in the professional game. I bought it not knowing it got banned in the professional game. So every time I turned up to play,
people would have a comment.
They'd be like, "Oh, you can't play with that." And I'm like, "Sorry, do you realise that A, I'm 13, and B, we're in a field in Oxton."
I remember when I had finger save goalie gloves, and one of the lads went, "Oh, save these fingers," and started doing that at me. I was like,
"Finger save goalie gloves."
Do you not remember the ones with goalie gloves, but like traditional ones, just like were floppy and whatever, but these finger save had like plastic or something, like hardened plastic. So
you can stub your fingers.
Well, basically, you couldn't push your fingers back. So if the ball hit your fingers, they'd only go a certain way back. Okay. And then the plastic could kind of kick in and reinforce it.
That's definitely cheating, that.
Probably, yeah. But I think they're allowed. Yeah, go figure. Anyway, so back to the gameplay. So it's just a very, very. Honestly, I'd go back to something like New Vegas and say that's a better version of this game in terms of like the actual gameplay itself.
Graphics?
Not great. Like it lands and it's on the PS5 Pro, so it lands the aesthetic of the Lake District. However, the the character designs, again, very reminiscent of Fallout. And I know this like their first like foray into it from a Rebellion, in terms of like an open world game, or it's not quite open world, but it's like in 3 zones. But the attention to detail, like the replication of items on the floor, is a little bit naff, and you feel like you're going into certain rooms and it's kind of just repetition, and that's even in the first few hours of just like walking around. There's like verticality to it, which I get because you're in the Lake District and obviously there's hills and stuff, but the verticalities, it feels forced as well. Say like going up ladders and certain things, and it's easy to find a way around something. It doesn't feel like you're actually in the Lake District where there's a path and you've got to follow it. I always think games like what's it called? Everybody's Gone to the Rapture or Firewatch that do a very, very curated, well constructed kind of path that you need to follow. I actually think this would have benefited more from less freedom and being a more focused game because of it. I think trying to force it to be an open world game's kind of saturated the impact of it. So anyway, like you're immediately thrown into like an open area. No, well, it's got hints of BioShock. I'd say it's more BioShock than Elden Ring by far. But you don't have like plasmids, and you don't have like a magical ability that you can kind of. Would you kindly do that for me now?
What a game!
I know, unreal. So like, yeah, I mean, some people are giving it really, really high scores, and again, I think I like it for the aesthetic, and I'm going to continue playing it for a few more hours to see how I really feel. But I got to like the main town in it, and aside from like pretty much, I think the first 6 or 7 characters within that area were all NPCs that I couldn't talk to, and they're all just That's like weird. Soldiers, so like old fashioned again because it's based in the 60s, I think. So you're kind of walking around and talking to like old fashioned, and there's like a Scouse woman that I took a video of, which is quite funny, where she's just booting off that she doesn't want to leave her house. But again, I went to go and have a conversation with her to go like, is there anything I could do to help you? Because that's like the Fallout trope, right?
White Knight, Dan.
White Knight, going in there, recognize the accent, know what I mean? Salt of the earth. I couldn't speak to her, at all. She just walked off, and I was like, right, okay. So that felt unauthentic. And then there's these like robots that kind of appeared, and you go, okay, they're like sentries, like sentry robots. I'm like, again, there's this kind of like alternative universe, an alternative kind of like timeline in terms of what was happening in Windscale at this point. So again, illusion. They're always alluding to like the scientists, the boffins have done something crazy. So yeah, and then I went into the pub in the town, and the actual town itself looks really cool. And then the pub was like looked awesome, looked like a genuine little Lake District pub. And other than speaking to like the owner, the barman, who like hints at where you can go and find like a cache of weapons, which felt again inauthentic. Like I'm a stranger in the town, he's automatically trying to flog stuff to me. I don't know, just all felt very forced and boring. Felt very gamey, which I think is like that is Sniper Elite in a nutshell. Like that's that type of game. This just didn't feel, yeah.
I've never played any of the sniper games.
They're all right, they're fine. But again,
they're games where you can like shoot Hitler's testicles, aren't they?
Yeah. You can do that. You give them one less ball.
They always felt, like a little bit like one-dimensional. Like
yeah. They're fine. I mean, the conceit, great. Like if you just want to do that and repeat and rinse over and over again. But like I said, you going from room to room in this, and the dialogue's just a bit naff, and it's skippable. So it's like there's not really anything where I'm going, you know what, I could persevere if this, like if it's aesthetically really great or the shooting mechanic. Like, you don't have, like I haven't got a skill yet to like slow down similar to what you can in Fallout, with VATS and like lob people's legs and arms off. The shotgun I've got, like I've tried shooting limbs. I haven't noticed anything happening, in terms of like things flying off in this game where there's like...
Surely that's their forte?
I thought that's exactly what would happen, but again, unless there's a power-up or a trait that I need to get further on, I don't know. But, so yeah, like the element, again, that kind of the nail in the coffin for me, I think it's just like, it's got quite a lot of survival traits, so the guns that I picked up, aside from like a revolver which got like 6 bullet slots in it, the shotgun and the rifle I've got are rusty, and they only take 1 cartridge at a time, meaning that I've got to reload every time I've shot it. So you
I can
get these
some
kind of.
wire wool to just clean it out.
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe.
WD-40.
Wire brush and Dettol. But I don't know if it like gets a little bit quicker further on in terms of the gunplay. But what happens quite early on if you meet someone else with a gun that you start a bit of a fight with, like you both take one shot and then you're like awkwardly just reloading this shotgun for like 4 or 5 seconds, and it's like, I'll get you. Well, literally the other person saying like, I'm reloading now, in like weird kind of blended northern accents. So
sounds awkward.
So yeah, if I had to rate it, I'd probably give it like a 6 at this point.
Not buying that.
No, it's not worth it. I mean, I'll give you the game for once I've had a few hours with it, similar to what I did with Kingdom Come. But I think once you've had your fill of both, I'll probably trade both for something else at some point, or sell them and put them towards something. So disappointed because again, the aesthetic of it, and even seeing like as soon as you walk out of the bunker that you're in at the start, there's like a red phone box, and I go like, yes, this is what I want. And there's a guy down the road with a little guitar, and he's got like a weird little accent, and I'm going, yeah, I'm kind of buying into this like dystopian future of the Lake District, and then it just doesn't do anything. So it's that meme of like do something, poking it with a stick. But yeah, like if this is their first foray into it, hopefully they build on it, and hopefully they sell enough to justify doing that. But
fair enough.
We shall see. So like I said, done the review roundup. You've struggled with your PC build, and I want to talk about that for a minute, because I've been flirting with a PC build, but I feel like you had everything in your basket at one point, and then you bought things and they didn't. Yeah.
In the words of the movie, I think it was 2001, Mean Machine with Vinnie Jones, you had everything you ever wanted, and you threw it all away. That's a very niche reference.
It's a very niche reference. Yeah.
But
great Vinnie Jones accent.
No, that wasn't Vinnie Jones. That's the old guy who has been in the prison for ages because he was like an IRA bomber, and he ended up bombing. He ended up like wiring up a bomb to someone's safe, so they opened it, killed him. Anyway,
of course.
Yeah, of course, Vinnie Jones. Yeah, great guy, Wimbledon. Woo.
Crazy gang.
Sorry, guys. Thanks for listening. So definitely convinced I want to buy the 9070 XT because I just think the value proposition is too good. Mm-hmm. I managed to pick one up on eBay for 560 quid, and then
which is RRP.
It's RRP, except mine was the one I bought was an OC model, overclocked, so it's a higher tier card, better VRAM. Maybe higher clock speeds on the card out the box, better cooling on there so you can push it a bit further, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was excited, and then they cancelled it because they mispriced it, which was a shame. But I went through like the rigmarole of building out the parts that I was going to buy alongside it. So deliberated on getting a 9800 X3D, which is an 8-core 16-thread processor, which is like the gaming sweet spot. It was like 450 quid on Currys. I was like, that's great. I can get it even cheaper because I'll get discounts off 6% because of my employee benefits package. Yeah.
6%'s quite a bit off. That's good.
6%'s a lot, you know. But anyway, or I could get the 9950X 3D, which is 16-core, 32 threads, like the big boy that they sell for £700 from Currys, again with 6% off. Absolute monster of a CPU, and I was ready to pay like $2.5 grand for a PC. Just got my bonus. Why not? Let's live a little.
Let's do it.
Live a little. Sorry, Jack, but let's live a little. Yeah, and then they cancelled it because they mispriced it. So I was like, oh well, screw it. I'm gonna wait. So now I've got a hot UK deals. Now I've got a hot deals alert for.
Have you got the stock checker app?
No, but I know what they go for. I'm pretty well versed on the.
No, as in like it's an app that it's got basically RSS plumbing into most of the main websites in the UK. Okay. Download that as well because it's worth it, and you can set an alert for it. That's what I did when I was trying to get the PS5 Pro. I had that on there. And for Pokemon cards, but it's dangerous with the Pokemon cards because it's more effective than hot UK deals. But I saw a couple of pre-built ones from either Cyberpower or.
Avoid it. No, avoid it
why?
because
But why?
no,
'Cause it's easier?
no, it is easier. But what they will do is, so the latest generation of Ryzen processors, so like I was saying, the 9800 X3D or the 9950 X3D. What you want to get is you want get this right. So you want 6000 megahertz with CL30. So that's the latency is 30, and the actual you want DDR5. I think it's 6000 megahertz. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments. That's like the sweet spot. They won't give you that, and also the power supply you get, that'll be crap, and the motherboard you get, it's not going to be top tier. It's going to be good enough. Overclocking potential 0. So
Tap that microphone for me. Okay, carry on. Just checking.
Okay, just checking.
Just checking.
So no, PC Power Picker. I think the best thing to do is to you don't have to pick the best CPU. You could get the 9800 X3D, which is absolutely fine, great for gaming, will last you for 5 years plus. But if you get a top tier motherboard now, when it comes to, I mean, potentially it might support AM5, which will be the next iteration of the CPU socket. So AM5 is the current CPU socket. AM6, sorry, will be the next generation. I think it's the X870E is like the top tier. We're losing this. So can you see that?
Can you keep this like the equivalent of putting Newsnight on before I go to bed? If you say any more like XT, DDR, megahertz, I'm just like.
It's all about buying quality components that'll allow you to have.
In
options.
short, don't buy a pre-built one. Yeah,
I don't think you should buy a pre-built one because they'll cut corners. You're better off paying a little bit extra so that you've got a bit more headroom when it comes to upgrading in the future. There's a man who would know.
Like headroom. Okay. Okay. I'll note that. I think we'll have that conversation on our London trip in terms of what we're buying, because I think I might need that help. So I'm close now. I'm close. I'm also close to buying a motorbike, which I think is very peak middle age.
Ooh,
but
no. If you buy one, I'll buy one, because I got told I wasn't allowed to buy one, but I definitely want to buy one.
yeah, but I like an electric one. I've seen Maving.
No.
Just Google it. Maeving.
No. But thank you, but no. I want
Why
a
not?
proper petrol one, so I feel the vibration between my thighs.
You have permission to use that at the start of the podcast and keep it in the middle. I think that's fine. Okay, so that was topic number 5. Topic number 6.
What time? 38. Okay, good.
Yeah, okay. Topic number 6. Dan gets pegged. Topic number 7, which is obviously in relation to me putting this. I think Carl picked the last one. So, 17 days ago we last recorded.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and at that point you were flying high, top of the league.
Yep.
UCL, top of the UCL.
No, okay.
EFL final.
Yep.
Are you in the FA Cup? You're out of the FA Cup? You're out of the FA Cup,
Okay,
aren't you?
out of the FA Cup, yeah. We lost the Carabao Cup final, yeah.
So you're basically within space of 17 days, it's all falling apart, mate. How'd you feel about that? There's talk of dissent in the ranks. I've seen like rumours of Trent and Darwin arguing and fighting, and VVD having to get in between them. It's all on Reddit, mate.
You're fake news. Take off my head. No, that's not true.
Isn't it?
Bite.
Okay. No, I thought it was. I'm being joking.
Nope, not true.
How'd you feel about it? Did you feel the UCL result against PSG was fair?
Just say the Champions League. Why say the UCL? Who the hell are you?
Just because I've got it on there, UCL. It's easy for me to say it.
The Champions League. UEFA Champions League.
Yes.
How did I feel about it?
Darwin missed a penalty. That felt like it was going to happen.
Yeah, I honestly not too bothered. I felt like PSG played better than us over the 2 legs, so fine. I've seen photos since that game that one of their goals was actually offside, and the semi-automated offside thing got it wrong, and I just went, okay, whatever. They still were better than us, so fine. And then Newcastle also were better than us, so I think it's just a bad week. So No big deal. We move on. Hopefully, we stick to it in the league. And Arsenal won this evening on the 1st of April, so keeps the pressure high. They're 9 points
Derby
behind
tomorrow.
them.
Last.
The derby.
It's not last derby. It's at Anfield, isn't it? So.
It is. Yeah.
I think you'll be all right there.
Hopefully, if we win that, I think I'll feel very comfortable.
Yeah, the bounce back is that, and then you have more Premier Leagues than United. All right.
Does yeah. So
is that more Champions Leagues as well?
They've got 3, so we've got double them.
Oh yeah, you've got double.
So yeah. How many have you got? 2.
2.
Yeah,
but
2.
I've seen both in my lifetime. Happy with that.
I've seen 2 in my lifetime.
Yeah, same. Interesting. So you got Everton. Then we'll see where that goes. We've got Spuds on Thursday.
Easy win.
Should be, but
it's not a punch. Sorry, Ange is like.
He's on a tightrope now, isn't he?
They're flirting with everybody in Europe.
Yeah. Would you see the picture of Levy that I shared you with Pochettino outside a coffee shop in London?
I also saw an article saying that Spurs are after a top European manager. It could be Poch again. It could be.
It could be Poch. It could be Poch.
It
could be Poch. It could be. I mean, who else is there that they haven't burned through? It's unreal when you see the management that they've had. Like even Conte. Like
Di Matteo. Was he the guy that you won the
with us? Yeah. But like, why? I didn't mean us. I meant Spurs.
You meant Spurs. Sorry.
Di Matteo wasn't exactly the best manager, but like still, still won it. Yeah. Unbelievable. Just to round off the football kind of chat, Chelsea got battered by their under-21s 3-0, and apparently Maresca cancelled the training session. Cancelled the day off to have an extra training session, which is quite funny. And I think we are in a far worse situation than what we actually think. I don't know what the hell is happening, but Cole Palmer is back, and hopefully he is refreshed after a couple of weeks off, and he starts to bag some goals again because we have missed him.
I heard he loves a bag.
Bag of chips. Saved that one. You've got a deal. What's your deal? 40-60.
No, that's you. Your name is Dan. My name's Carl.
Yeah, what's yours?
I don't know. I can get you one. I don't have anyone to give.
Yeah, we'll sack it off this week then.
My deal will be tomorrow when we see the prices switch to being £300. Everyone's going to turn around now and go, "It's going to be $350, you idiot!"
I just really, really hope pre-orders on. I hate when they do like, right, pre-orders will open this week, and it's like now you just got to wait for a random time, and Game might do it on Thursday, someone else will do it on Saturday, and then you're just flapping, and then Nintendo are like, "We've released our pre-orders, and you get a free bit of tat with ours." It's like, oh, for God's sake. So, play the game, spin the wheel.
That's a different game.
It is. It's a different game. Yeah. Anything else from you?
Absolutely not. I have to pack now for our trip to London.
London.
So, yeah, interesting. It'll be good tomorrow. We'll talk about it after we click the stop button on the record.
We will. We'll see you all in 17 days.
Absolutely. I'll have less hair, and I'll be shaking, and I'll probably be in a period of redundancy.
All your workflows will be automated though, so it'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Be fine. Wonderful. Right. Okay. Well, we've been casual mode. Keep it casual, and see you soon.
Adios.
Bye.